Apple bottom jeans, boots with a fur.
What's up, guys? We're going to do another gear video. I'm going to show you gear that we have built this week that's currently available, and then we're just going to talk about it a little bit. If you like these videos, throw it up in the comments. If you have questions about gear you saw here or gear you'd like to see in the future, leave those comments as well, and we will see about building that video. If you're not aware, I do a live video every night at 9 o'clock on YouTube, on this YouTube channel, depending where you're seeing this on which platform. On YouTube, 9 o'clock, I do a video every night. You jump on, ask the questions. I show the gear in the very beginning, so if you're there for the gear, you can cut out. We have that video for 60 minutes to 90 minutes, depending on the conversation. You ask whatever you want. We can talk homesteading, business development, social media, gear, whatever you want to discuss. If you're interested, jump on our YouTube video at 9 o'clock, and we will see you there. So, first piece of gear, we've got tool bags. I didn't think I hit that. We're gonna talk about tool bags. This is a tool bag, obviously. I built the first one off of the U.S. military issue canvas tool bag, which was a little small, so I made it a little bigger, so it was more to the size that I wanted. Put Velcro on the outside so you could put patches. I use a Type 13 webbing. This is the same webbing that goes over your shoulder straps and your leg straps on an actual parachute pack tray. And then we sewed it all the way underneath so it encompasses and carries the entire weight from the handles. It's not just sewn on the sides. Gives it a little more strength, but it also just bears the weight better. Made it double layered. On the outside here, there's a zipper, as on both sides, and you can put whatever you want in there, flat items. It's material, so it will bow out both ways, so you can put fatter items in there as well. Typically, I carry a bunch of medical on one side in my personal bag, and on the other side, I just carried all kinds of other stuff. Back in the day, it was earbuds and iPods and, whatever devices that I had. On the inside, main compartment, it's lined both walls almost entirely in Velcro. And we have mesh pockets that Velcro in here. We have small mesh pockets, and we have large mesh. And this wall will hold 2 small mesh pockets or 1 large mesh pocket. We also have cards that have all kinds of elastic loops. We've got them for pistol mags. We've got them for rifle mags. They'll hold lights, Leatherman tools. We do one with multiple size called the tool bag organizer, so that you can hold everything you want in place. And you will find that when that's in there, you still have a lot of room in between, so you can actually put a full-size DeWalt impact driver or drill in there. You can put a ton of other stuff. We've got tool pods where you can organize different sizes of tools and stack them in there, so screwdrivers, wrenches, and then one for pliers or whatever. You can put a ton of stuff in these. We also make a large tool bag. We currently have these in, over a dozen colors right now. We just built woodland. We just built arid. We've got a lot of them. So if you want one, order it up. What's next? This is a fanny pack. This works badass as a crossbody bag. Works as a fanny pack. This one, we make one called a fupa that's bigger, opens all the way. This one is more like a traditional fanny pack. Top opening. We've got some organization in here. It's got a big flat pocket. Has another big flat pocket here with stacked smaller pockets on top of it. And then in the front, you can put your keys and your wallet. On the inside here, you can put a small pistol. Glock 19 will fit in here. When we go out exploring and stuff, I've usually got an extra GoPro. I've got about a dozen GoPro batteries in here. I've got some lithium AA, AAAs. I've got a couple flashlights, headlamp, some toilet paper. You can put a ton of stuff in this thing. And then you can wear it, and you don't even know it's there. It's once you're got it on. We just built a bunch of these in woodland. I've got them in several other colors also available to ship out to you. We've got this is a dual tool tote. In our tool line a couple of years ago, when we started building more tool stuff, we built this up. It just unsnaps right here. It's got 3 snaps. Gives you 2 pockets right here. This one runs one way. This one runs the other way. We did them opposing so that when those zippers aren't banging together when they're closed up. And it's just half of this is a pocket and half of that's a pocket. Again, the webbing runs all the way under, cradles all the weight. You can use this for art supplies. You could use this for wrenches, pliers, screwdrivers, makeup, anything you want to put in here, small medications, any pharmaceutical stuff, and it just clips right in. And you will also find that when you have these, you can close this up, and you can put it you know, a dozen of these inside another bag, or however you want to organize it. We gave you Velcro here so you can put your patches, but really this Velcro is here so you can put opposing Velcro here, and then right on there with a Sharpie, wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, however you need to organize whatever it is you're organizing. And that's the dual tool tote, and we just built these today and yesterday. We've got them in woodland, and we currently also have them in Typhon with toxic thread. Those are both available. This is a vehicle med bag. We currently have these available in black. We're doing woodland right now, and I think we still have some of the bright blue. We built them originally as trainer bags for somebody, but guys like them. It stands out. Go grab the blue bag. Go grab the red bag. And this has pals all over the front. You can fill this with chem lights. You can also attach tourniquets all across here. Being that it's a vehicle med bag, this carries road flares on the bottom. A lot of guys will put those, some won't. Big flat pocket on the back, and this holds big abdominal bandages and burn dressings. Anything you want to put in there. We've given you these two loops right here. You can carabiner this onto anything, run cord through here, and hang this on your headrest on your vehicle. You've got a shoulder strap right here, which is removable. Our shoulder straps are fully adjustable. This thing will come from here, and it will come out twice as long simply by sliding this out. These lock these two pieces of webbing together, so it keeps them from flopping around, and you stage these where you want them. And that's what those keepers are there for. And they're kind of tight. They typically stay right where you put them, and that's what those are there for. Now, on the inside, you got a lot of elastic loops, and then you have elastic loops stacked on the elastic loops. And what this is basically going to do, it's going to carry 4-inch or 6-inch dressings. You're going to stack up your quick clot. You're going to put whatever you need to put inside here. This will carry 6-inch bandages. You'll be able to put more stuff in if you put smaller bandages. I would put a combination of both, obviously. H&H gauze for wound packing. You can throw your different types of gauze in there. Same thing up top here. We've given you these little elastic loops so you can put NPAs, 14-gauge needles, chem lights, pens, pencils, whatever else you want to put in there. Around the perimeter inside the bag on both sides, you've got some smaller loops. Those are for chem lights. You can fill those up with chem lights. You can now snap this and illuminate your work surface. Being that it's vehicle, maybe you don't want to have open flame, so we're not popping those road flares or whatever, but we are popping these. You can also pin in, you can safety pin into these, or dummy cord in a headlamp. You can also put other lights and different types of stuff so that you can move them around. But we put these in here because this is what we're working out of. We can now clip this, illuminate the work surface. You also have chem lights where you can put them out on the road in case there's a fuel or oil exposure, and we don't want the open flame of the others, of the road flares. And then it's got a handle. So you just carry it around. If you choose to take that shoulder strap off, you still have the handle. And that's the vehicle med bag. This is a FUPA. It does stand for Fat Upper Pussy Area. It is our fanny pack. Works perfectly as a fanny pack, as a crossbody bag. We also gave you extra loops, and these ship with, and the extra loops are to run it as a chest pack. You can run it up on your chest. And these come with shoulder straps and a waist strap, and you can run this on your waist, but it does include the shoulder strap, so you can run it up here. These are great for in a deer stand or out hunting. If you're on a mountain bike, you're kayaking, you're in a vehicle or such, you might not want it down on as a fanny pack where your legs are moving it as they're moving. You can bring it up top. These open up, and they are fully Velcro lined front and back. So you can put your holster in here. You can put your mags in here, however you want to set this up. We have given you 4 little 550 loops here, and what that is for is to set this up as a drawbridge so that when you open this up and you've got mags on the front, it limits the depth of which this falls. You can also put a piece of plastic in here, use this as a desktop. We see guys using these for fly fishing. We see them using them for tools. They open it up so that it's not just dangling around. What these also do is a lot of guys will use a trigger guard holster, and you can 550 into this, so when you pull that out, it hits that limit on that 550 and snaps that off of there. It keeps that, it pulls that off the guard. All up to you. We've given you 4 grommets on the bottom so that you can run bungees through here. You can run tourniquets and antenna kits and whatever you want to on the bottom. We make a version of this called the Dangler, which is the exact same thing, just has a panel that rips up, has Velcro, and it plugs into the backside of any of our chest rigs. So you can put this right under your chest rig to use it as a spent mag pouch. You can use it for extra magazines. You can use it for shotgun rounds, for breaching. You can use it for medical, whatever you want to use it for, site surveillance, exploitation stuff. And we have these available. We just ran, I think we built 60 of these right now, finished today and yesterday in Coyote. We have a lot of other colors. If you're not sure what colors we have, jump on our video at 9 o'clock and we show you every night what is ready to ship and available there. And then I also have another fanny pack here. Same exact thing as the fanny pack I showed you. This one was just, we have a custom color option on a lot of things. You can have anything you want. Costs a little bit more. Order custom. Make sure you put in notes, hit apply. This guy wanted multicam black, and he specifically asked for blue 550 cord and blue edge tape and blue thread. That's what this is. We ran 3 extras of these. These are available if you'd like to have this combo. If you're like, man, I really like that. I wish it was pink. Order custom. Put in notes that you would like it multicam black and pink. If you want more pink, just be very specific. Use more words. Tell us what you want, and we will try to accommodate you as we can. Again, that's a fanny pack. This is a toiletry bag. We build thousands of these things, and it's exactly like it sounds. Some people call them DOP kits. Some people call them toiletry bags. You can put a ton of 9mm or 5.56. Guys use them to carry different calibers of ammunition. You can roll up 7 pairs of socks and 7 underwear and put them in here. 5 of these, fully loaded, fit perfectly in a medium clothes bag. You can use this for art supplies. You can use this for your kids' Lego. You can use it for your toiletries as you travel. You're only limited by your imagination. It's great for tools. A lot of times I'll just throw random tools I need out on the farm in here. Just put it on the 4-wheeler. This sits in the basket next to the feed bin, next to the egg collection basket, and all those tools aren't rattling all over the place loose. They work great. If you had 20 of these, you would have 20 uses for this thing tomorrow. And we make these all the time, and we make them in probably 60 different color combos. This one happens to be Typhon with royal blue thread. Last, very much not least, this is our 8-mag stacked chest rig. Knocking my earphones off. This is one of our bigger rigs. I would consider this one of our warfighter rigs. We make different combinations of this, the smallest being the stacked micro, which gives you 2 magazine pouches, which carries 4 mags. This is an 8-mag stacked. This is 4 magazine pouches, carries 8 mags, and it's one on the face of another. A lot of lesser expensive rigs is a bigger pouch where you just put multiple magazines in there. When you pull it out, sometimes you have to deal with the retention on that other mag. For some stuff, that's great. You can use it for utility stuff, right? You're not using this rig for utility. This is straight gunfighter rig. 1 mag, 1 slot. Each slot on the inside has a Velcro wall on the front and the back. We do that for Velcro dot retention. We've been doing that for the SEAL teams for 30-some years. You take a 1-inch adhesive dot or cut a square out of adhesive Velcro, put it on one side of your magazine. Goes into that mag, locks right in place. Why is the Velcro on the front and the back if you're only using one? So that either way you index that magazine, you still have retention in that magazine pouch. If you put Velcro on both sides, it's too much retention. You can have 30-round mags in this thing upside down. They're not falling out, whatever you're doing. You don't like that fan-fangled Velcro, but what at the end of the world my Velcro wears out? What if it freezes? We hear that all the time. What if I get blood in it? You better worry about kelp, because kelp's worse than blood in Velcro, but you didn't know that, did you? We gave you bungee. And these pulls, so just don't use the Velcro. The Velcro's in there should you ever need it. And you've got these bungees here. And these bungees are split. That's how we've always done our bungees. Why do we do that? Because everything we make, for the most part, is fitted off AK-47 mags because they're just a tiny bit bigger. Some M4 mags you can put AK mags in, but all AK pouches you can put M4 mags. So we build everything off AK. As a byproduct, it works perfectly for M4 mags. And that's a split because rather than sitting flat on that M4 mag, it's split so that it cradles that corner on that AK mag where they curve. And if you don't use that, they just sit flat together and no big deal. Bungee. What if bungee fails? Well, then you replace it with 550 cord and you just make it work. You move on, you carry on. You've got elastic loops on the bottom. Those were originally for ALS smokes. We see guys put tourniquets in there. We see guys put radio antenna, slap antennas that fold up. We've given you 4 columns of pals on the side because it is a bigger rig for sustainment pouches. We've got pouches that'll go there, 6x6 zipper utilities. You can run our bigger pouches that'll actually hang down that you can put Nalgene's and stuff in. But really it's for full-size tear-off med pouches. You can put our big tear-off med pouch here. You can have, you can put bangs, you can put smokes, pyro, demo, whatever you need. We've given you pals on the face here. Don't run them. It's more flat. If you need more magazines, you could stack this out and actually run this 3 M4 mags deep on each, giving you 12. You could also put triple pistols. You could put quad pistol mags. Not only in a pistol mag will a pistol fit, but a multi-tool, a Surefire light, anything like that will fit in there. You set this up as you need this. NSW admin pouch will fit on there. The whole inside of this pouch, the whole inside of the panel is a pocket. So you can put your admin stuff in there. And we used to sew all kinds of elastic loops, and guys used some and didn't use other. And these are now, as they have been for a decade, all Velcro lined. So you put the card in here that holds what you want it to hold. You can put a 762 card in here, and then organize pens, pencils, China markers, magic markers, whatever you need. We have also given you in, so you can put whatever inside here, the whole pocket. We've also, these straps here, this rig ships with our slim padded H set. Not only is it padded, it's maybe a little more comfortable, it's easier to take on and off. The straps don't twist. You just put this on, put your arms through here, put this on over your head. It's fully adjustable, and this allows you to run a hydration carrier also. You can run our hydro, or you can rig some other hydro into this. These quick clip come off of here, just like this with 4 clips. You don't have to undo all 4 to get this on and off. Let's take this off just so I'm not banging this around here. Behind these clips, you have these loops, as do many of our rigs have these now. This allows you to interface this into any of the armor carriers that you can put a placard onto. This is spaced out 7 inches. To use this, you're going to cut these 1.5 inch buckles off. You don't have to cut them off. I would cut them off so they're not banging. You're going to put repair hardware on. But John, what if I want to put those, what if I want to use my other harness? You're just going to put a 1.5 inch piece on here that's a repair piece. You can buy them right off of Amazon. You can buy them several places. This way, this now is affixed to your armor. You fold it up, put your cummerbunds in, lock it down. This is kind of a big rig to do that with, but it is there. You have the Velcro here to lock into. This Velcro is also here so that you rip this off, and that dangler that we talked about, the Fanny pack, the FUPA dangler, locks and interfaces into here and gives you a lot more carriage right underneath here. Other than that, it comes with a waist strap, and that's our 8-mag stacked chest rig. We just built them this week in Woodland. I saw a stack of them in there. There might be, I don't know, maybe a dozen of them left. They're available, probably still by the time you see this. Everything is online at S.O.E Tactical Gear. I do a live every night at 9 o'clock on YouTube. Jump on. We can talk gear. We can talk whatever you want to talk about. Thanks for joining in. Leave us some comments. Let us know if you want to keep seeing these gear videos. We're a gear company, but we actually speak very little about gear on social media. If that's what you're here for, let me know, and we will see you next time. People ask about the music all the time. Let me play this next piece. A lot of guys see these shorts and never have seen the full videos or anything. Those are actually both off the same song. That's David Ray, John Connor, Eye for an Eye. You can look them up. They have a ton of videos on YouTube. Here's a couple other pieces. Watching what S.O.E can do and spend their energy. That's Testimona. You can find her also on YouTube. Here's a couple other tracks she did. Those are pieces of full songs she did for us. We are S.O.E Tactical Gear, and I look back on how I got here, made in the motherfucking USA. And I look back, the name's John Willis. There you go. So if you want to see those, if you're interested in the full songs, we always keep saying that we will put a playlist together, and I just haven't done it. But we'll get all the music together. We've got, I don't know, I think we got 10 different songs. We could do an S.O.E. album. You guys want an S.O.E. album? Let us know. We'll see what we can do.